Yeah, it is
So
unfortunate. ManoManolo, if you're watching this, please sign up to Sentimiento Latino. I just opened the sign up today.
yeah, like I want to see more of you, you know? How do you compare to not just other players in Brazil, but other players in the Latin American region? Because again, like what can we really get from his series versus Kellizer last week?
Well, mate, we're about to find out because we are in map number 1 in this best of 5 series in 2,000 atmospheres, and spawning here in the bottom left hand corner of the map, the TerraN player TerraN.
And spawning in the top right hand corner of 2000 atmospheres, LE, we have the Brazilian Zerg. He's blue, representing Death Zone Gaming. It is ManoManolo.
Mate, 2,000 atmospheres. If you are ManoManolo and you are playing versus a TerraN player on this map, how confident do you feel?
I wouldn't feel confident at all, mate. But maybe he knows something we don't, right? We were talking about it. You know, he's had time to prepare. I want to see some interesting builds. So far, everything is pretty standard, though.
Yep, no cheeses, no proxies, just a quick racks into probably Reaper and then a hatch pool gas, a hatch gas pool actually
Mm-hmm.
from ManoManolo.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, pretty standard so far. Let's see what these players do. Interesting with TerraN going for the SCV scout as well in this game.
Yeah, and this is a nice little win, I guess, from ManoManolo. You know, it's some lost mining time. It's something that TerraN normally wouldn't do in this matchup, but because TerraN is up against a player who he's favored against, he doesn't want to be like cheesed out, so he just goes across the map and he gets a good eye on the timing of the natural base.
Yes. Sometimes it's just nice to be sure that you not be cheesed out as early as possible.
Yeah.
You know, I played a game of ladder last night where I sent it was a TvZ. I sent my Reaper like in the usual time, and in the middle of the mat it got caught and it died with Seedling. So I knew that my opponent went full first, and then he just went selling all in, almost killed me.
Yeah, it can happen. It can happen. So TerraN, he's just
By the
making
way,
sure.
TerraN needs to be careful. That Reaper is very long health.
One more. Ooh. Just barely keeps that Reaper alive. Behind this, TerraN being very greedy after his safe opening, going for a very fast 3rd CC.
I like it. I like it when a TerraN tries to go ahead with a really fast 3rd CC. I sometimes do that as well when I play ladder games or in tournaments and things like that. So it is one thing that you can try to pull ahead in economy if you don't think you can do economic damage to this player early on.
Yeah, it's
ManoManolo is playing very safe. His queen is being very protective. The Reaper is not going in anytime soon. So yeah, exactly. This is a nice but very risky, because if ManoManolo was going for a selling all in right now, TerraN will be dead.
Pretty much. I mean, this is an opener that Innovation really popularized last year, and we've seen this become a lot more commonplace, like going for a faster CC. But this is a different variant, because usually it's 3rd CC before starport. We see TerraN delaying his starport by so much, going for a much faster 2 racks.
It's okay, man. We will know that you do not need the starport. Remember, man with gun is a P.
It's pretty OP, mate. Oh god. But yeah, like very, very interesting here. Like, because of this, TerraN is gonna have a lot of bio to work with. I imagine as soon as those medevacs pop out, he's gonna be zooming across the map with as much as he can. His stim is gonna be done by the time that happens. Maybe even combat shields as well. So yeah, very interesting variants that I don't see too often from TerraN.
Yeah, nice one, nice one. I wonder if the change in like style that TerraN is showing in this opening in this game is because of who his opponent is. I wonder if he knows something that he knows he can get away with this.
Yeah, I'm curious as well. Or maybe it's a way to like test his opponent, right? Like, yo, I'm about to be like aggressive here. How can you hold up to this? You were mentioning it earlier. TerraN, he's living in Portugal. He plays on the European server. That's where he ladders. How often has he really played against ManoManolo in the past, right? So yeah, I imagine he's not too familiar with him.
See, mate, we'll see. The tier base for TerraN has already landed, starting to offer SCVs. There's one SCV for TerraN that has been doing. Did you saw the patrol on the inside his base for like 10 minutes now? Like, what's the deal with that SCV? That SCV is lacking on the job, mate.
He's suffering from anxiety, okay? He was trying to figure out what the hell he wanted to do. Meanwhile, here comes the drop. Yo, there's no link mate ready, and all these queens are going to go down.
Oh, mate. A very, very quick marine drop. The Steam was ready. The Steam was ready. The medivacs were ready. I didn't realize, mate, that it was a Steam medivac drop.
Oh, yeah. Stim is done, and he dealt a lot of damage there. The Ling Bane just wasn't ready for ManoManolo. Even though he scouted this, he went in with the Overlord earlier and he saw the entire opening. He should have known that this was coming, but the queens, they were out of position. So TerraN dealing a lot of damage here. He could deal even more. These are slow banelings.
Yeah, baneling speed is not done.
Oh,
nice target fire. Another queen goes down. And just 8 seconds, and baneling speed is gonna be done. The question is he going to have enough banelings to survive that?
That's the question. He only has 4 banelings left. I'm so surprised that ManoManolo didn't morph in more. There we go. More banelings are on the way, but this is dangerous. There's no more creep spread here. TerraN, he does back off.
38 Zerlings are being built right now, lane. 38.
And what I will say is that even though TerraN has been this aggressive, he hasn't killed any workers. So, you know, now ManoManolo, he can focus on his Ling production.
Yeah, finally TerraN is forced to take his marines out of the fray. But meanwhile, there's another group of army that is going to attack on the right side of the map. Oh, yeah. Here comes the Zerling counterattack.
Exactly. There's nothing here to defend the third base. A couple of reinforcements are able to come out in time, though. And what's scary is that this army from... Oh my god, the SCVs!
27 SCVs disappears just like that.
Oh my god. But you know what? The banelings were kind of wasted. There's only a handful left, and here comes TerraN.
TerraN is ready for the counterattack. This fourth base is going to go down 100%, mate. There's a lot of queen, there's a lot of Zerlings, but not enough splash damage. 15 banelings are being morphed right now.
Yeah, exactly. If TerraN wanted to, I think he could have been a little bit more aggressive, but there we go. He picks up, he's going into the... Okay, I thought it was going to go into the main base. Oh my god.
The banelings are ready. Are the connections going to be good enough?
Oh my god, we shall see. The banelings, oh, they get wasted on the tanks. That's not what you want to see. And now there's nothing to stop the Marines.
Here comes the Marine mates. There's a lot of DPS. The queens are going to fall as well.
Oh my god, the baneliness is going to go down. These are going to be the only banelings here for ManoManolo.
Mate, that was a nice win for Terra. Meanwhile, mate, in the other side of the map, ManoManolo is going for another counterattack.
Yeah, exactly, and TerraN, he pulls back everything to defend.
12 workers went down, mate. ManoManolo has been living by the skin of his teeth because of the counterattacks. Those two have been nice counterattacks so far.
Yeah, the counterattacks have been dealing a lot of damage. I'm not too sure about the main army. This is what really concerns me, because TerraN, he's not stopping his aggression. And again, the Baneling Nest is not even done yet. Like, this is all that ManoManolo has to work with.
See how it does, mate. This may will... I cannot speak today, mate. This may well be the last engagement of the match, mate. Here we go, mate. There's only a couple of banelings here. okay connections, but not enough, mate. There's still a lot of Marines alive.
Hey, man with gun is OP. TerraN, he's just gonna move on forward here. A couple of banelings were morphed in because the baneling nest did just finish, but there's just not a lot here, mate.
To be honest, TerraN is the banelings that were morphing in, mate. They were morphing in the other side of the map.
No.
Not to defend. Another counter attack for ManoManolo. He did okay damage, but the main army of TerraN, mate, is here and ready to attack. No more medivacs, and only one tank.
Oh god, but there's plenty of Marines, mates, as he's moving on forward. Here come the last banelings of ManoManolo. How good are the connections gonna be?
The connections are not good at all, mate. He loses all his banelings, only 3 remaining, and there's still a lot of Marine left.
Hey, I shook my head when that happened, mate. Okay. Decent connection there with the Baneling. And you know what? The medevac was focused down by the Queens. Because of this, ManoManolo, he's going to be able to hold on.
Yeah, he will be able to hold. Not only will he be able to hold, ManoManolo is ahead economically, mate. 4 bases to 4 bases, but 43 workers versus 50.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm honestly surprised. ManoManolo, he holds on. TerraN isn't done. But yo, where are the medevacs? Like there's 2 on the way, but every single there we go. He's meeting up with a couple of medevacs here. ManoManolo, he does have Stumbling Bane. He can hold on to his 4th.
There we go, mate. There's nothing here for splash damage for TerraN, so ManoManolo with a good Baneling connection could turn the tide. Those are some decent split for TerraN, but there's still quite a few Marines left.
Exactly.
With just medivac, those Marines are basically immortal.
The Banelings! They want the SCVs!
12 more SCVs go down in a counter attack by ManoManolo. Wait, ManoManolo has been doing wonders without counter attack.
Yeah, exactly. Every single time I think that it's too risky because he doesn't have enough to defend, but like because of his constant queen production, it's something we don't see too often. But he has so many queens, he just keeps rebuilding them, and with them he's able to take down the medevacs, and then the Marines have less longevity. Very interesting here. And ManoManolo, he holds on to his 4th.
Yeah, mate, this has been a very look. I say at the beginning, I want to be impressed by ManoManolo, and I'm currently being impressed by ManoManolo, mate. He's doing a good job at holding and counter-attacking. TerraN cannot just win in a straight fight here.
It's one of these things where ManoManolo, it's not clean. But it's very scrappy the way he's playing this, but it's working. It's working so far. And yo, he's getting ready for another counterattack. TerraN, he's not in position to protect his planetary. At the same time, it looks like ManoManolo, he wants to hit the 3rd base as well. Okay.
He's actually the planetary and going straight for the natural base, but there are Marines here waiting.
Mate, the Marines, they went down to the Banelings, and more Banelings do crash into the mineral line of ManoManolo, but at the same time, there's a Widowmine drop. 16 SCVs probes went down. Drones even. Workers.
Yeah, mate. 16 drones went down in the 4th base. They finally... There were no overseers here, so he was waiting for his port to one and burrow. But yeah, but meanwhile, TerraN going for another attack in the left-hand side of the map.
Ooh, Banelings finishing up just in time. We have a couple of Widowmines. Ooh, they do get some decent shots off.
Yes, decent shot, but only on the settling, not on the Baneling, which is the important part. And mate, the corruptors are here. That the Altarist Cavern are being built on the way. Mate, I think ManoManolo is starting to slowly win this game.
Oh yeah, definitely. He definitely is. Meanwhile, he actually goes across the map. I don't know if he's overextending here. I'm a little bit concerned, but he wants those SCVs.
And he's going to get it. He's going to get the SCVs. 7 SCVs went down. 41 workers for TerraN, 57 for ManoManolo. Mate, what a good scrappy game. I love it.
It's working, mate. Like, Ultras are on the way, and TerraN doesn't have a real answer to them, because if you notice, when it comes to his army composition, it's just Marines and Widowmines. Like, that's it. That's all it is. There's no Marauders, there's no Ghosts. +3 is on the way, I guess. Like, that's good, but like, this isn't gonna really do well against Ultras at all.
Yeah, mate, definitely. Marines and Widow Mines are not like exactly the thing that you're looking for when you're going against Alterlix. Finally, TerraN is starting Marauder production and the Ghost Academy. So he's going to be to have those units eventually. But the question is he going to have them on in time?
That is the question. I believe he did see the ultras in the middle of the map with those scouting marines. We do have a bit of a Widowmine drop head towards potentially the 4th base here. There's not that much in the main. He does scan. Oh, he realizes, yo, there's more hatcheries on the way. Like TerraN, he doesn't have a lot left. It's going back in. But there's an ultra here. Oh my god.
The Widow Mines do nothing. Okay, the Widow Mines do four workers. Okay, that's better than nothing, but you know, 4 Widow Mines for 4 workers, not exactly the trade that you want.
Yeah, it's definitely something, and maybe he can get more, right? We have another Widowmine drop being sent out. Marauders are coming out, right? Like, Ghost Academy is done. Like, TerraN, he's refining his army. The longer this goes on, I feel like, I don't know if it's the better for TerraN, but like, he will be able to respond to these ultras.
I'm a little worried. ManoManolo has stopped drone production at 65.
He stopped harassing as well. Like he's just focusing on the defense, and he was able to give TerraN enough time. Now TerraN is pushing out on the map once again. There's only one Widowmine with this army though, because he's been spending a lot of them on these drops.
Let's see, mate. The building connection are going to be crucial in this next fight.
Yeah, exactly. The Widowmines, they cleared out another mineral line, but
14 drones.
14 drones went down. Meanwhile, here come the Lingbane Ultra, and they actually find some connections, but the Ultras, they really struggle to fight off of creep.
Mate, TerraN started to regain the strength that he lost during the rest of the game, and ManoManolo needs to have very, very good fights, very, very cost-efficient fight if he want to pull ahead again.
Yeah, like losing those workers is really hurting him because he has to rebuild those, waste his lava on drones. We do finally have more lings on the way, but like ManoManolo, he's starting to fall behind in the army supply. Oh no. No, you can't
Everything
afford
goes
this.
down for ManoManolo here.
Oh my god, 2 ultras basically go down for free. He only has 1 ultra left. Another is on the way, and I think that's the beginning of the end here for ManoManolo.
A lot of workers here that are going to go down. There's nothing here to defend. 15 workers, 16 workers go down, and the hatchery as well.
Yep, the hatchery does fall. You like, how do you really push into this as a Zerg player? Like, he just doesn't have enough supply. It's just not happening.
You counter-attack, mate. You counter-attack, mate. That's what you do.
Oh god, he would love to, but he's just not going for it. We have planetaries out there. And TerraN, he can slowly push in. He's going for some multi-prongs as he does have ghosts here towards the south.
Nice Widowmine connection as well. Oh no, the Venlings. Okay, not enough for the Venlings, but still, this is a nice fight by TerraN. It is very cost efficient. It's going to get clean up, but it was very good. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, another base to go down for ManoManolo.
Yeah, the base, the workers go down as well. They're trapped. There's no way out as every single drone gets picked off here. At the same time, we have another drop of more bases going down.
Oh, nice Widowmine shot. There's only 2 ultras here basically to fight this whole army, mates. TerraN forced to pick up, but it's not enough, mate, and GG.
GG, well played. It was a very long, a very scrappy game there, but TerraN does take game number 1.
One light.
Hey, what a game 1.
Well, yes. Did you expect this kind of game?
Not at all. Like, it was very high risk, high reward for ManoManolo. Like it's not as if he was like keeping up with the macro of TerraN. Eventually, he did get overwhelmed by him. What was keeping ManoManolo in that game and making it as close as it was the entire time were the run bys. Like, him keeping TerraN's economy as low as possible for a lot of that game, and because of that, TerraN, his like production was stifled. Like he couldn't really get things going until the end.
Yeah, until the end. The moment that ManoManolo let TerraN breathe a little,
Yeah,
I think that's the moment that everything went downhill from him.
yeah. As soon as those counterattacks stopped, like that's when TerraN, he just got out of control.
There we go, mate. Map number 2 is going to be Romanticide.
That it is, and honestly, like, mate, shout out to ManoManolo. Like that was a great game one. Can he replicate that on a map like Romanticide? It sounds difficult to do. But I was very impressed.
Come on, mate. If anyone can do it, it's a third player.
I don't know about that one, mate. Maybe Eric. Oh god. But yeah, power to ManoManolo. Maybe he can make something happen here. I'm just trying to think, because I didn't mind the ultras. It was just those Widowmine drops, mate. Those Widowmine every single time. Like the first Widowmine drops, 16 drones went down, and then after that 14 drones went down. Like that's way too much.
Those were some good Widowmine drops. Like half of the workers that TerraN killed that game was only in Widowmines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shout out to Topin in the chat, who says this goes to the highlight reel.
Massive shout out to Topin, by the way. He's one of the guys behind the scenes at La Espira. Great guy.
Yeah, mate. He's one of the admins that help us with the tournaments, and more importantly, he's the guy who writes most of the articles on the website.
Yeah, exactly. What I will say, now that you brought it up, mate, when is the next live speeder event?
That's a good question. You should ask Demon Swap that. That's like on his ballpark. I'm not sure what we're gonna do next. We're going to do maybe a 2v2, maybe a free for all, maybe a reveal tournament. I'm not sure.
It's one of those things where it's like, mate, is he moving again? Like I said this last time, but it's like every like couple of months Demon Swap, moving. He's like, yo, he's going to like Chile, he's going to America, he's going to Mexico. Like he's just always traveling, mate. Oh my god.
No, the traveling is, I mean, I say that, but he actually went to travel like last week or something.
See, what am I saying, mate? God damn it.
Look, mate, I cannot do anything. My hands are tied.
Oh my god, where did he go last week?
He went to the US, I think.
Oh my god.
It was just a quick hop. And then he came back.
Oh my god.
But look, another Respira tournament should happen in the future. I guarantee. We are not done making events.
Next week is gonna go back to Chile. He's gonna. Oh my god! But I mean, I love
Welcome everyone. Welcome to map number 2 in this best of 5 series, Romanticide LE, with LE standing, of course, for last. Tell me a word with the elite.
Erection.
To Romanticide, welcome to Romanticide, everyone. I'm spawning here in the top left-hand corner of the map. The player who's currently one up in this series and who's currently looking to do some cheese. It is TerraN.
Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Romanticide LE, we have the Brazilian Zerg player. He's blue, representing Death Zone Gaming. Currently being cheesed, it is ManoManolo.
Now, Light, you say that ManoManolo is being cheesed. I'll be honest. I'm not sure how much cheese is it because of the position where the barracks is. I mean, it is closer to Terra's base than ManoManolo's. What the hell?
Well, what TerraN is going to do is he's going to mine these minerals as soon as he's done. We've seen him do this before. The last time I saw TerraN do this was like a couple of months ago, to be fair, in like Ascendimiento Latino, but he did this against Jim. And Jim did not have a good time. Oh boy.
It's still quite a distance away. I was expecting it a lot closer to ManoManolo, but I mean, each to its own, I guess.
Yeah, it is a little bit further away than say here, for example. But this
by the way, Marines. I was expecting Reapers. This is proxy Marines.
Oh yeah. I mean, the SCVs, they're gonna come in and they're gonna throw down the bunker. The more obvious location is here on the other Rich Vespine base. But again, because this is so uncommon, it doesn't get scouted, and the first bunker is on the way.
First bunkers on the way. Drones are being pulled. ManoManolo does not want these bunkers to finish. The first drone go down. Second one also goes down. 2 drones already down for ManoManolo. The third one is also go down. And no Marines has fallen so far, mate. This is going very good for TerraN.
Mate, the focus fire is disgusting from TerraN as 5-6 drones are gonna go down. The Lings do pop out and they will force a cancel on this bunker and he'll be able to clean things up. But that was a lot of worker damage.
That was a lot of worker damage. Not only the 4 workers that went down, but also all the lost mining time as well. Mm-hmm. Reapers are now coming out, mate. I was not expecting Reapers after starting with Marines.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's enough settlings now to push back, at least for now, the attack from TerraN. And but mate, 2 Reapers. The settlings are outside of creep.
Yeah,
they're starting to fall.
All these things are gonna go down, mate. These Reapers, they can hop in between the bases. Ooh, he wasn't here in time to deny the third base. The third base does begin, and TerraN, he is attempting to transition, but his natural base is quite late. Oh my god. The base. Is the base gonna go down?
Is it going to get denied? Is the base going to get denied with 2 Reapers and 1 Marine?
Mate, it's going to. If TerraN wanted to, we could probably kill this queen. Oh my god! He's gonna get it!
He got it. He denied the deep base. Incredible.
Oh no, Link speed still isn't done. All these are gonna go down. The queen's out of position. He gets into the mineral line.
2, 3. Okay, only 2. 3 drones. 4 drones, mate.
Yeah,
what a little disaster for ManoManolo.
It's falling apart, mate. It's all coming down at the seams, mate. It's awful. Someone help this man, this poor Zerg player. Oh god.
You know what's worse, Light?
What's worse?
TerraN double expand behind this.
Yeah. Third TC is on the way. This is a really nice move from TerraN. You know, again, it's a way to just jump back into this economically and really boost your economy. As he is finally taking his natural base. He has full map control. Hellions are coming out. Meanwhile, what does ManoManolo have going on here? Oh, there's no gas. The queen was out of position again. Oh no.
Our drones are going down in the main base. 2 drones. Finally, queens arrive, and these Reapers are finally going to go down. But mate, ManoManolo has lost 10 drones, I think, in 10-11 drones in the whole game. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's pretty bad, especially for the minute that we are in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good thing at least, ManoManolo scout his opponent's base. He sees all 3 command centers. So now he knows how behind he is.
Is that a good thing? You're like, thankfully, ManoManolo knows how screwed he is. Ah, yes.
Look, it is always good to know, Light. It's always good to know.
It's true. Information is key, even if it hurts you. You know, he's not living in any kind of delusion or anything like that.
Yes, at the very least, he can start writing his will.
Exactly, because you know what? He doesn't see this, and this is disgusting. We have a Hellbat push on the way from TerraN with no Banelings and no Roaches. This could end the game.
Mate, no Berlin, no Roaches. there's selling speed, right? At least selling speed has finished. Okay, okay. But it's one thing that he has. He sees it now. He sees it now. A lot of Sterlings are on the way. Spines are starting to beat Bill, but I'm not sure if this is on time light.
Yeah, exactly. As he's trying to get on top of the Queens. The Queens, they have enough energy for maybe one transfuse. All the Lings do go down. Queens are starting to fall.
3 Queens fall very easily, mate, and with nothing here to defend, these Hellions and Marines are going to do whatever they want, mate.
Yeah, exactly. As they're chasing down the Queens, the Spine is not going to finish up either. Oh my god, every single Queen is falling.
The Spine is not cancelled, it got destroyed, and this is really bad for ManoManolo.
Yeah, this is the last Queen. The final Queen is here trying to run away, trying to survive, and it looks like it will go down. In the end, it looks like ManoManolo may be able... Nah, it's not enough, mate.
GG.
Wow. GG.
Quick 2-0 to TerraN, mate. So, incredible, incredible. It's still a best of 5. ManoManolo has a chance. But that was a hard game to watch.
Yeah, it was.
Are you okay, mate? Are you okay? You sounded pretty distressful, right?
Like, that was worse than watching. Like, I've seen Jim Rising die to that proxy like in 2 minutes, but like that's quick, you know. That's like it's like a quick death, right? Meanwhile, that was slow. That was it wasn't TerraN playing with his food, but it was him like just slowly stripping the life away from ManoManolo. Like, oh my god.
Mate, map number 3, Blackburn. Your thoughts?
I don't want it, but I think this is gonna be a 3-0, mate. We're on Blackburn. Like, a very good map for TerraN's style. I've seen both Eric and Ryu fall to TerraN on this map specifically. You've seen it too in the qualifiers. Like, this can be a very scary map for TerraN.
We'll see, mate. We'll see. Because we're loading in. And here we go, mate. Map number 3, Blackburn LE. And spawning here in the right-hand corner of the map. The TerraN player currently up 2-0. It is TerraN.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Blackburn LE, we have the Brazilian Zerg. He's blue, representing Death Zone Gaming. Gonna try and start his comeback. It is ManoManolo.
I'm gonna be very honest with you, Light. I'm a little sad.
What's up, mate?
I was 100% expecting a proxy here in this map, and there is no proxy.
I don't think TerraN needs it. I mean, unless you're talking about like a proxy hatchery or something. But yeah, TerraN is gonna play this, at least for now, straight up, and we'll see what ManoManolo can do here. Is he gonna take the gold? Are we gonna see something crazy like that? He needs to do something, because on a map like this, it's a lot smaller, so I feel like it may be harder to like try and get run-bys across the map. Because it's so much smaller, marine tank pushes, or just marine pushes in general, are just so good. Ugh.
Calm down, mate, calm down. You're not the one who's playing today.
It's true, it's true. Thankfully. Oh boy, oh boy.
I mean, if you want, we can probably arrange that. If
it's good. Let's have an impromptu show match, mate. Oh boy, but yeah, we'll see what ManoManolo has to offer here. We'll see if he does something else as well. Like, okay, because this is a small map, we could even see like a Roach All-In. You know, Roach All-Ins, they can do well here as well. You know, you can take advantage of the fact of how small this map is.
What is this drone doing?
It's hiding, mate. It's hiding. Mate, Reapers are scary.
Oh, okay. I think you know what he wants to do. He just hiding it so that
Yeah.
he can build the third base faster.
Yeah.
And there we go, mate. Faster base for ManoManolo.
He's just hiding it for the Reaper because there are some TerraN players that could just go straight for the third base with their Reaper to kill the drone before anything happens. But we see TerraN went into the main base instead.
Everything normal so far. The Reaper of TerraN only killed 2 Zerlings so far. No worker deaths, which is good. Which is good. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, in TerraN's base, he's going for the standard Reaper into Factory, now into Hellions. He's probably going to go either for Steam with this reactor, or maybe he will switch it with the Starport and go for Clock Banshees. That would be nice.
TerraN,
this is an okay map for Clock Banshees.
TerraN going for El Clásico, right? 1-1-1. You know, no faster TC here. Makes a lot of sense on this map. Ooh, interesting choice. Starting off with Marauders. Oh my god. Mate.
Marauder and a Viking, mate. Is he going to go for Marauder Hellbats?
This is like a direct counter to what ManoManolo, he is going for a Roach Rush, by the way. He does go for a Roach Warren. It's behind the mineral line. He was listening to the stream. He heard me talk about the Roach Rush. But like Marauders do so well against Roaches.
This is interesting, especially because, mate, TerraN has no idea about the Rush Warren. He didn't see it. So this is just completely lucky out of him that he went Marauders in this game, in this map specifically. That's a very curious decision.
Exactly. I mean, he was looking to hit like a Marauder Hellbat timing. To be fair, the Roaches still haven't been seen. Okay, now they're going to be spotted. I do think that TerraN would have had a better defense if he had gone for a Banshee. Banshees would have been so good in this situation instead. But we'll see. There we go. Bunkers are on the way, mate. Bunkers full of Marauders. Oh my god.
Disgusting, am I right?
But you know what? The bunkers aren't done yet. Maybe ManoManolo maybe he can break through before that happens.
TerraN only made 2 Marauders, mate. Only 2 Marauders. So while Marauders are good, there are only 2.
True. Very true. The Roaches, they are here. He's trying to break through. It looks like the first bunker is going to go down, but the second one will finish.
Oh, the first bunker finished, and now he's being repaired, mate.
Mates. What?
We cannot believe that bunker finished.
Aye. Well, here we go. We have some cute Viking micro question mark with the medevac. The Ravagers are being morphed in. ManoManolo, he's committing to this attack. He's going to try and bust through with Ravagers. He can bow down the bunker.
There we go. First bunkers go down. And, ooh, nice shots. A couple of SCVs went down trying to repair that Liberator. And immediately a second bunker to fill the hole in that first one. TerraN, he's trying to be very safe, does not want to take any chances. Behind this, ManoManolo is not going all in. Behind this, ManoManolo is droning up. He's building more queens, like his style. So yeah, like very unfortunate, but not bad. He's doing okay. 35 workers for TerraN, 42 for ManoManolo.
Yeah, exactly. Like he did transition nicely. Unfortunately, I don't think he's really gotten a lot of value out of his Roach Ravager, and I like that he's not being stubborn. There are a lot of players who from this, they will commit to Roach Ravager and eventually go into Lurkers, but he is transitioning away from this and he has a Baneling Nest on the way, so he wants to go into Ling Bane.
Yep, eventually he will go into Sailing Berling, like his fourth base on the way. That Viking is still alive, being very annoying, killing more Overlords still.
Oof. Overlord goes down. Maybe a second one will go down as well. What's important is that TerraN did scout the fourth base. He knows that ManoManolo is attempting to, you know, transition and be more focused on his economy.
Yep,
oh god.
53 drones for ManoManolo, 45 workers for TerraN. Meanwhile, a drop was happening in the main base of ManoManolo, but he got quickly taken care of.
Yeah. TerraN, he was trying to snipe that queen. In the end, he did not get the queen. ManoManolo was able to defend. Meanwhile, TerraN does expand towards his opponent here, getting his third base up and running. And you know what? We're getting into the mid game.
Yeah, we're finally getting into the mid game here. ManoManolo is taking the gold base, mate. Finally, the goal is being taken. I was actually hoping for it to be the fourth base of ManoManolo, but no, it's only now until the fifth.
Yeah, I agree. It would have been great to see it as a fourth base. At least he is getting it in the end, so that will definitely come into play. Meanwhile, he was trying to go for a little bit of a run by, but the third base is a little bit more safe and secure at the triangular third. It is being covered by tanks on the high ground, so it's going to be a little bit harder to make those run bys work. But maybe he can make some magic happen. Maybe.
Mate, that Viking landed and killed 2 drones.
Oh my god. Yep, that Viking is still alive as well, still flying around. Oh god, meanwhile we have another drop here in the middle of the map, just clearing up some creep as he gets 3 tumors in the end. And we're just waiting for TerraN to really macro up and get to the point where he has enough tanks to I guess, safely push out across the map.
Yep, currently he only has 2 tanks, which is definitely not good enough to take on the Zerling Horde.
Yeah, not yet anyway.
Both players just macroing up, like preparing their armies for the eventual fight that they're going to have in the middle of the map. TerraN fourth base is finished. He's going to land it in his location. There's a Zerling there blocking it. So a few seconds delay, and here comes TerraN army. Yeah, making the first push.
At the same time, he also has a drop here towards the north. He is attempting to harass the fourth base. There's no drones here whatsoever, and he forces ManoManolo to respond and come over here with a bunch of lings.
Yeah, but because he responded, he gives space to TerraN on the other side of the map to clear some of the creep, to reposition the tanks. And here we go, mates. There's a lot of banelings and not a lot of infantry. Nice, not bad bailing shot. 12 workers meanwhile went down for TerraN in some side of the map. I think there was a bailing run by somewhere.
Yeah, I think so as well, as a couple of workers did go down, so nicely done there by ManoManolo. A bit of give and take, I guess. Like, it's something that I've noticed a lot. ManoManolo, he does send his banelings and crash into tanks, unfortunately. Like, there was a lot of wasted banelings there, and now TerraN is pushing out across the map. We have another ling run by though.
Yep. Are we going to see a repeat of game number 1, like where ManoManolo is being kept alive by the sheer number of counterattacks that he makes?
It's possible. Unfortunately, this time there is a planetary, so and there are reinforcements as well. These things are going to be cleaned up. Meanwhile, it looks like the gold base is under threat. ManoManolo, he's going to try and deal with this, but there's not a lot of creep threat back here.
Yeah, here come the army to defend, but there's a lot of tanks here, mates. A lot of tanks and not a lot of creep, and the banelings do not make good connections, and everything went down for ManoManolo in that fight.
Yeah, exactly. Only 1 tank went down, and that was basically ManoManolo's entire army. Like, he has a couple banelings and a couple of ravagers left, but that was a beautiful fight for TerraN.
Indeed, that was, and the fight is not over still, mate. TerraN still putting pressure on ManoManolo's fourth base. Become the Zerling bailing. There's a little bit of kill here, so he's going to try to be a little more better connections. And yeah, the 2 tanks are down, and this infantry is eventually going to be dealt with. But what cost, mate? GG, says ManoManolo. I'm not sure that was a complete GG. Oh, okay, there was another big force coming to his natural base. So yeah. Unfortunately, ManoManolo has all his eyes on just one side of the map and not on the other. And GG at the end. And
yeah, GG. He just didn't have enough army supply to deal with it. Like, he barely had enough to deal with the northernmost army, and that was like half the supply that TerraN had to work with. TerraN, he was ahead by 60 supply there towards the end. ManoManolo, he didn't have a lot of mining either. Like, he was really falling apart there, and that was kind of off the back of a really bad fight off of creep where he lost a lot of his gas units, and that's that was just something that he couldn't replace there towards the end.
Yeah, GG ManoManolo. Unfortunately, he's out of the tournament. He ended up making the top 8, which is not bad. He beat some good players in the end. So, but unfortunately, he stops here. So, congrats to ManoManolo. He doesn't go home empty-handed. He gets some nice cash. I think about. Let me check the prize pool. He got home with, let's see, 40 reales.
Oh,
which is about $8.
Nice. At least he walks away with something.
Yes,
so
$8 and 7.5 OSC points.
Yeah, I mean, really good showing here by ManoManolo. I mean, sure, there were some games where he was a little bit outclassed by TerraN, but game 1 was where he was able to shine and really show off a little bit. And honestly, like, it was really impressive. It was great to see him perform well against someone of the caliber of TerraN. Again, TerraN, he's a very strong player here. One of the best in not just Brazil, but also the entire Latin American region. So very impressive by Mano.
GG, mate, and with that, we finish our tier series of the day, and we only have one left, light, and this is your favorite.
Oh yeah, let's go. We are, of course, as you can see on the screen right now, we have one series left. It is going to be a PvP. It's going to be Turkey Dano versus Master.